What is up, DTube Steam blockchain? So today I want to talk a little bit about the DTube coin airdrop, which is now official. How many coins you are going to receive if you have participated in with DTube the last, I guess you can say, almost 3 years. Some shorter, some longer. But the DTube coin airdrop list is now official. If you go to steemit.com and they go to the DTube account, they have a new Steemit article about it. DTube airdrop is coming. How many DTCs will you receive? And it's really interesting because with Avalon blockchain that's launching on May the 10th, 2020, next month, around the 2 million DTC, 50% of the DTC is being airdropped to Steam users. Yeah. So, or DTube users, people that has been interacting with DTube the last 2 years, 50% of the coins. So that is, that's like maybe, yeah. So if you don't know about it, Steam has around 350 million coins. So it would be like 50% of those coins going to real content creators that has been doing something, or real curators that has been helping growing the DTube ecosystem. So if you want to see the list, it's very interesting. So let's see if I can see how many names there are here on this list. And let's see, I'm gonna scroll down. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down because it's quite a long, big list. So it is, how many accounts? Wow, it is a lot of accounts. So it's around 30k accounts that are getting DTube coins, which is very cool. I did not expect 30k accounts getting coins, but they are, and that's pretty interesting. So what you can see on the, I looked at it and it looks extremely fair, to be honest. So the biggest content creators in DTube will kind of start with around 10k DTC mainnet coins, Avalon mainnet coins, which is as almost 1 million Steam / Hive relative network power. And why is that the case? Well, because it's an 87x more scarce coin. So starting supply of DTC only 4 million, which means it's 87x more scarce compared to 346 million coins in Steam and Hive. So that's kind of interesting, right? Starting and that's not something that I talked about very long time with Steam. Is like, how do you solve the distribution thing? Like, if you want to run a content creator network with proof of brain, you need a lot of people with around, or you need at least like 30-50 big whales with around a million in relative network influence. And I see that you're getting it here, but on Steam it doesn't exist, right? So on Steam it doesn't exist. It's like 1 or 2, which is too little, you know. It's not a good distribution, but this is a good distribution. This DTube DTC distribution, I've never seen anything that's like more fair. So very cool, man. Very cool. So if you want to be a top 100 DTC whale at the moment of like content creators, so they are at around, like, top 100 is around 4,000 DTCs. That means at the moment, with the 300k remaining coins that are going to investors for 10 cents each, that means you can become a top 100 whale in DTC as a content creator for only $400. $400, okay? That's pretty sweet, man. That is pretty sweet. Or in euro terms, maybe that's like 370 euro or something like that. Now, I don't expect that those prices to last, because simple math, it's 87x more scarce than a Hive coin or a Steam coin. So the market should eventually show that, you know, because markets usually adjust when they realize, oh, wait a sec, this is undervalued or this is overvalued. So when these 300k coins goes away, and already 600k has gone away, and it's only 1 million coins going to investors, when these 300k coins no longer exist because someone bought them up, the only way you can get more DTCs is by earning them from participating in DTube, curating, commenting, voting, or you have to buy them from either the investors, but the investors just bought them, so they probably are not interested in selling them right now, or you have to buy them from content creators, or you have to see if the million coins that are going to the curator team and the main team, if they're gonna sell some coins, but I don't think they are, at least not right now, or if they would, I don't think they would sell that many. So you have these 2 million coins, right, to content creators, and I don't think majority will sell them. So, and because then you have to, like, if you want to get DTCs, then you have to see if any content creator is like moving them to an exchange, and if they're not doing that, there's going to be a scarce amount of coins on an exchange, because people that are earning new DTCs are mainly content creators or curators, and I don't think that they're looking to sell a new coin right now, which means that the amount of DTCs eventually on an exchange may be extremely low. And what that means is it may be very hard to get this coin in the future. So yeah, like when you run the math, it seems like, yeah, like you can run the math yourself. Like, I gotta say, it's kind of interesting because I think it's quite undervalued. For example, I don't think there's gonna be any like 3-cent DTCs. Maybe there will, but I don't think most people want to sell for 3 cents. I don't think they're going to be that desperate. And I know many buyers that would buy 3 cents, they would buy 10 cents, probably going to buy it even $1. So, because even at $1, even at $1 per DTC, it's still 87x more rare than a Hive coin or a Steam coin. So you get 87x network power, you know. Okay, sure. You can say, okay, for $1, then you get, okay, so if it's at $1, you would actually be able to get like maybe 8 Hive. So it's not like you get 80x at $1, but you get like, you still get like 8x more network influence or something like that. So, and then you also have other aspects about like the game theory aspect, how the voting power system is bad on Hive and Steam. You have how the distribution, even if the price is high on Hive, the distribution is horrible. Like, how do you make new content creator whales? Like, you basically can't on Hive and Steam because it just can't. Like, the way you shared out the coins 2016, that's still what you're here with now. 4 years later. So it's like the only way to make this the right way is to actually give coins to real content creators that has proven themselves worthy over a period of 2 to 3 years. And that's how basically DTube did it with this airdrop. So another thing that's kind of good to know here about this, knowing about this DTube airdrop, is it's going to be distributed over a period over 6 months. So every 10th of the month, you can claim 1/6 of the airdrop. And this is kind of interesting here. So unclaimed DTCs will be burnt. However, we reserve the right to redistribute 20% of the unclaimed tokens in real life events related to DTube. That's quite interesting. So unclaimed coins will be burnt, but they will like reserve some 20% of the unclaimed tokens in real life, okay? But that means like 80% will be burnt as kind of unclaimed, I think. And I mean, that makes it even more scarce. Like, that really makes it more scarce. So already like 4 million DTCs, compared to like Bitcoin, that's like 80 million coins going up to 21 million. That means like relative network power, one DTC coin is like 4.5 Bitcoins. Now, Bitcoin is not like, yeah, you don't have this like social media proof of brain thing, right? But but you kind of get what I mean. Like if like it's still like relative network power. If for example, if the big whales or bitcoins like rule the Bitcoin network, usually they don't, but in a way they kind of do now because miners are getting all the bitcoins. What I like about this like system is it seems to be very inspired by Bitcoin. It seems to be extremely inspired by Bitcoin, but actually make a Bitcoin that is kind of like really doing this Satoshi vision of like sharing out coins to real people that are using proof of brain and they're earning and curating and doing stuff daily. It's like it's kind of cool. Like I see it as like digital DTC gold. I like it. I can see how it's kind of inspired by like Bitcoin. So yeah, over a period of 6 months, it's gonna be interesting to see how many that doesn't claim. There's probably gonna be many people that don't claim, and then it's gonna be burned. That means that it's gonna be even more scarce. Okay, like even more scarce. Like 2 million. Like if not many people claim those coins, like a lot of them will be burned, which means there's even more scarce supply of DTCs. Very fascinating stuff. So yeah, May the 10th, you can get your first DTC coins. And yeah, I'm quite excited to be honest, because I never seen something like this before with like so fair distribution. And I mean, it was a challenge a couple of years ago because you were kind of, when they started Steam 2016, it was like, okay, who should have the coins? It's a very good question. Like you didn't know. Now we kind of know who should have the coins because we have track record. We see what people have done the last couple of years. By 2016, you couldn't look back at 2015, 2014, 2013, 2012 and see what people did. You just like had to like gamble a little bit. Okay, should like miners, random dev miners have all the coins? Should just like should people that post like one good post have all the coins? But then they realize, oh wait a sec, these dumped it, right? Or many people, most people did. So it had to take time to develop this. The Avalanche chain took a year or two. Yeah, so fascinating stuff. It's getting closer. Yeah, have a great day, DTube and Steam blockchain. Bye bye.